Deep breath in. I know that was intense.
Yeah, but...
Take a deep breath in and relax. Now you see how that should have been a little bit easier because this left side actually is expanding a lot better. So I'm now going to have now, right? Hey guys, Dr. Bain here. I have a new patient. So we've never gotten a new patient on video for their first day. So this is Shura. She's got super bad acute neck pain. So normally you guys see me go top down. So I'm going to do the opposite actually today. So I'm going to actually go bottom up because she does have a piece of scar tissue I want to get rid of. She is positive for that. But I don't think I can do it quite yet just because this is so sore. So we'll see what happens. I'm going to go bottom up and then I'm going to see if I can do it. Otherwise I'm going to save it for next time. So awesome. Okay. So stand right here facing that way for me. Okay, so I'm going to start with the bones here. So we're going to go all the way down here. I'm going to see what this says. And we determined that you fall to the left, I believe. Yes, okay. So let's see here. Okay. So what I'm going to do then, we're going to go to the feet. So I'm going to have you lay on your back, feet towards me on this side, all the way back. Reason being is the reason I do the feet and I do these knees in certain areas is because I found, oh wow, he's pretty swollen too. Are they always this swollen down here?
Since the last 2 years, but it got really bad.
Yeah, wow, these are very, I mean.
And in Germany they call it lipedema, but here they call it the H.
Well, and kind of like I was telling you, I believe very strongly that you have an iodine deficiency because that's just another symptom of iodine deficiency adding on to your massive list.
Because it's just on my legs and my arms, actually.
Okay. And the reason I'm doing each of these different motions, so like pulling the toes out, is because kind of like we talked about earlier about how there's not a muscle in the back to pull straight back. There's not muscles to do all of these different things here. So I'm pushing up each individual bone of your foot because there's no muscle up here to do that. Now I'm going to do these fibulas very gently. It doesn't take much. All you have to do is keep the leg relaxed and let the foot slide. Perfect, exactly. Same thing here. And just let the foot slide. Good. Now I'm going to have you take a deep breath in. Okay, let's do that one more time. So one more time. So what I'm looking for is I'm looking at how your rib cage moves. So in your case, do you mind if they see the from the side, or is that too okay? So I'm gonna have her come in here because what I want everybody to see is this part of her ribs here does not move in conjunction with that one well enough. It does eventually, but watch how this is delayed. So take a big deep breath and relax. So this left side has a harder time moving, so I'm going to show you. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move these ribs very gently towards your head. Might make a couple crinkles and crackles, but that's normal, okay? Just keep your chest relaxed. It doesn't take much. Now these might be a little sore because usually people who are this acute might have a lot of compensation in their chest. Yours isn't too bad though. Okay, now take a deep breath in and relax. Now you see how that should have been a little bit easier, but watch how this is delayed. So take a big deep breath and relax. Now you see how that should have been a little bit easier. So this left side has a harder time moving, so I'm going to show you. So what I'm going to do is now I'm going to have easier because this left side actually is expanding a lot better. So I'm now going to have you come on this side here and have you face towards that wall there. Like I said, I'm going from the bottom up, so we're going to start checking everything from the bottom up and trying to get those neck muscles to relax. So when people come in this acute, these muscles are actually compensating for being stuck forward. And when it's this bad, you kind of have to start at the bottom and work your way up and hope that the muscles will relax enough up top to get done what you need there. So we're just going to go one at a time here. Okay, so there's one right there. Okay, so she's got about an L1 there. So what I'm going to have you do, I'm just going to have you sit right here, feet just relaxing in front of you on the table. Perfect. So I got a block here. What I'm going to do is, since this is the one that's stuck forward, I'm going to block here and I'm going to let gravity bring that back. So cross your arms for me, kind of like this. That's great. Let the shoulders relax. I'm going to hold back here. Let your chin tuck as far down as it can go. Now let your body slump. Yeah, just slump into a ball and now just fall with gravity. I've got you. Let every muscle go. Oh, yeah. I moved pretty good.
Yeah.
That was a lot of movement.
Yes.
Right here facing that way for me.
This way?
Just
Oh.
standing here, yes. So you can see the concept though, because usually the area that doesn't bother you is actually the problem. So this bone was super forward, but you see then what her neck muscles have to do is they all have to compensate and spasm to lean this all back. So we're gonna go kind of one at a time here. Good. Yeah, you did pretty good there. That was good. Sometimes it's hard for people to relax their first time, but you did great. Okay, so I'm going bone by bone. Okay, another one right here. So this one is high enough to do the wall here, so I'm gonna have your back against here. And what I need is I need you to cross this left arm underneath that right one. So on the front side.
Oh.
So like, yes, just like this. And what you're gonna do is let these relax. I'm gonna come right down here. I'm gonna block below the spot that I found. What I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna pressure up. So just keep the shoulders relaxed. Already moved. Now let the chin fall.
Oh, yeah.
Big one.
Yes.
Right here facing that way. But what you noticed is no effort.
No.
It was like right away.
Yes.
But look at your posture already. Take a deep breath. Relax. See, that should feel a lot easier.
Oh, yeah.
You can see that face. You should kiss that. Ready? Look at the camera. Look how happy she is. So you know it's good. Yeah. So that's why the difference matters, because you see, doing this the old way, we're pushing bones forward when we should be bringing them backwards. So that's why, because you can even probably feel in your face you have more color because you're getting more blood flow as I bring that spinal cord from having tension. Okay. Now we've also got C7 here. Back right here for me. Now I'm going to check tenderness in two spots. So all the way back. Okay, is it tender at all here or here?
Oh, a little bit.
A little bit?
Mm-hmm.
Which side? Both sides?
Yeah.
A little bit on both? Okay, take a step forward for me. I'm just going to check your second rib here on both sides. So I'm just going to shift that okay, there it was.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure there's not anything else. Okay, good. Same thing here. So all I'm really doing is when it's tender here and here, that means your second rib is actually pushing into your first rib. There's one. There's two. Okay, so let's see how the tenderness is.
Mm-hmm.
Still there or gone?
A little bit, but much better.
Much better?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now what I need to do is, everybody at home can see how these shoulders are rolled really forward and down. Reason that these shoulders roll forward and down is because the rib that's here, first rib, that hides behind your clavicles is like this. So everything collapses, and this also affects your breathing. So after we do this, you're going to notice when you take your first breath after this, it's going to be way bigger and easier. Won't hurt. What I need to do is a deep chop on each side like this, and it's going to instantly shift that rib. So just keep these relaxed. Once again, it might be a small bit tender just because of the point tenderness, but not more than that. Still good?
Yeah.
Okay. Good. And I know that one's pretty deep. Still good there?
Yeah.
Good. Now watch this. Take a huge breath. Good. And I know that one's pretty deep. Still good there?
Yeah.
Good. Good. And I know that one's pretty deep. Still good there?
Yeah.
Good. You see how it's just easy to expand, and when you relax, you see the shoulders don't continue to roll. They get stuck. Cross the left under the right here. So now I need to do the bone. So this C7 bone's stuck forward. I'm just going to get a little taller. Okay. So I'm going to hold here. I'm just going to flip this out of the way. Okay, so this is the one I'm moving. I'm going to put my thumb right there, blocking below it. Shoulders relaxed. And this one, you're just going to look straight ahead and keep everything relaxed. Good. Perfect. Right here facing this way. Take a deep breath. Relax. And see, the posture should feel much more up. You see how you're not slumping as much?
Yeah.
Now your neck was super locked up before. So let me just see. I'm just going to see your range of motion here and see if that's loosened up enough to do that scar tissue. Okay, so look this way for me.
Oh, yeah.
That's
It's just a little bit, but yeah.
much better.
Oh.
Look up. That's much better.
Mm-hmm.
Down. Okay, back to me, and then straight side like this. Now that's the one that the scar tissue stretched the most. Okay, so we had set this up earlier, so I wanted to start bottom up because I wanted to see if this would loosen up enough, so it has. So now I'm going to try to do the setup for the scar tissue that we were setting up earlier. So I'm going to have you sit right here on this side, feet this way. Okay, and I already explained this to you, so just scooch to the edge there for me. Now, once again, just let me know if it's too sore, then we'll save it for your second
Yeah.
visit. So once again, it's not a problem to pull the rib cord. It's better to do it at the right time. Shoulders relaxed all the way down. Let your body just relax and slump. So it is better than before. Okay, let your shoulders relax all the way. Okay, how's the pain level?
Okay.
Is it much better than earlier?
Yeah.
Or is it still too sore?
No, it's okay.
Okay, so just keep it relaxed all the way on the right side. Let this go all the way. Yes, melt the left side of the head. Deep breath in. I know that was intense.
Yeah, but
Deep breath.
you can tell.
Much easier.
Yeah.
Okay. Now what you guys also should see is I'm not trying to point, but you see how the color in her face immediately got red, right? And you probably feel flush in the face, correct?
Yes, I
Whereas
did.
fish all through here. So when people have this forwardness all the time and this internal scar tissue, what ends up happening is there's an artery that runs down the spinal cord. And so when it's forward, we talk about the stretching I was telling you about. Well, you also stretch that artery. So you actually cut down blood flow to the face. So when I do the right thing, people get real flush and sweaty. They don't need to go to the gym. Right here facing that way. They don't need to go to the gym to get sweaty. You can do it right here. But see, it also popped up her postures a lot. Your posture's got a lot better. Okay, now I'm just double checking a couple bones, and then we're gonna get a picture here. Okay, take a deep breath for me. Just gonna make sure I'm not missing anything else. Good, I'm just gonna do a rib lift. So arms up super high. Yep, I'm gonna wrap all the way around. Relax the shoulders all the way down. Yep, just let them fall.
Downstairs?
Yep, just at your
Oh.
sides. Yes. Look straight ahead. I'm just gonna lift straight up. Good. One more time, deep breath. And see, that improved your posture just a little bit more. So right there for me, let me get a picture. Just wanna see what it looks like. Okay. Take a nice deep breath and let it go. Good. And the posture's not gonna be perfect on a first visit. I'm also gonna check one more bone way down here. Yep, so I'm gonna do that L5 as well. Okay, let's do L5 here. Okay, sit right there, feet just relaxing in front of you. That was faster.
But I don't have pain in my arm anymore. I can do it.
Cross the arms, isn't that interesting, isn't it? Shoulders relaxed, head relaxed all the way down. Let your stomach go, yes. Now just let gravity take you, let everything melt. I've got you. Good. I don't expect it to crack twice because it's the same one I did earlier. Right here for me, I'm just gonna see if that fixes a little bit of that pelvis. Okay, deep breath in, relax. Good, that fixed a lot of the pelvis, and I'm just gonna double check the sacral bone here, just to make sure it's not stuck out. Get something right. I think it's this guy right here. You're good right there. What I'm gonna do is I've got this little guy here. I'm just gonna push your sacrum forward there. So I'm gonna go right here, and I'll hold here. Good. So that was just a little forward. Or sorry, a little backward, you bring it forward. Okay, it's a good picture. So stand right next to that leg of the bench for me. Okay, and just flip the hair back there. Okay. Nice breath in. Relax, let it go. Ah, see now that one's much better than the previous one. So I'll show people the evolution here. So I'll show you here too. So here's our first one. So we can see that the bones are stuck, the whole posture here is forward here, including the head, especially in the shoulders. You see this?
Yeah.
And you can see how you see a lot of your back. The reason you can see this is because the shoulders so rolled. So then we'll go to the second picture. You see how the shoulders have rolled back a lot, chest is starting to come back, but what you'll also see still is you'll still see this forward, and you'll still see that this angle here is too steep. You see how this is steep here? Then we just did your L5. And then you see the steep angle that was here is now straight across almost, and the head came back a lot, and the shoulders and chest, you see? Versus all collapsed here, all collapsed there. Definitely versus the collapse there. You see? So that's like the evolution chart. So I'll delete the middle one just so you can see first and last. You can see how much better that looks. That's it. Thank you for letting me shoot that.